The show. Dilip, hi, afternoon. Good to have you on the show. How is it that you're reading into the SC verdict with regards to the AGR when it comes to Idea and Bharti? And what a surprise recovery coming in Bharti.
Well, I think as far as Supreme Court judgment is concerned, it's really, in a bad times, it's really a very bad blow for them, without any doubt. Because I think just when ARPUs were looking to stabilize and possibly there could be some hope of recovering, while the capital intensity of the business continues to be pretty high, I think this kind of a liability also is going to be quite stressful and testing for them without any doubt. I think Bharti Airtel also has recovered. I think there has been a good volatility in the stock that we have seen, and it has recovered from the day's low. But all the same, I think it will still have to bear the impact. And I think possibly Bharti will continue to be sell on the rise for some time, possibly at least for the immediate future is what I understand. But as far as Idea is concerned, I think there are enough problems and this is only compounding it further. But more important, I think, is going to be that how they are going to repay their liabilities, what are they going to, how are they going to fund to repay their liabilities, and whether Vodafone and the Birla Group agrees. So who will pump out what kind of money, and the requirement is quite big. So it is not just Vodafone, possibly it can have an impact on the other group companies too.
Dilip, I wanted to get in your thoughts then when it comes to earnings. How have you looked at Maruti's show? You know, we were having a discussion a while ago, and our experts were of the view that as of now it seems like this is going to be the commentary that we'll be hearing from Maruti time and again, that as of now there is no real hope of a volume revival. Do you share that view, or do you think that there is a silver lining?
Well, I think as far as Maruti is concerned, the extent of fall, possibly, I think that has bottomed out without any doubt. And possibly we will see from here on some kind of recovery that will start kicking in. Also, we must not forget that for the balance 4-5 months, the base also is very low because the decline has started sometime in the last year's second half. So on a low base, I think the volume numbers would look pretty much okay in terms of the way it has fallen in the first 6 months. That possibly may not get repeated again in the balance 4 to 5 months. So to that extent, we will see some recovery. And of course, it's the Maruti has been one of those discretionary spending kind of company, and where it reflects the strength of the middle class of India. So I think all said and done, possibly all of us will be looking as to what would be the right time to really get into Maruti and invest once again for a slightly longer term, notwithstanding what is going to happen in next 6 to 8 months. So in that sense, I think, yes, that is a silver lining which I see.
Finance Minister about to speak on the ease of doing business rankings. We just saw
all the disinvestment candidates, starting off from a BPCL to a BEL, Concord, they're all, flaring up, and the last 1 month, 2 month performances have been staggering. Do you think that, one has still not missed the bus when it comes to disinvestment, and one can still look at some of these names?
Absolutely. I think especially some of these names where the contagion impact can be seen post the government's intention to divest BPCL, and the names that we are hearing even from your channel and from all of y'all. I think if one really were to have a disinvestment in some of these in a very strategic way, I think the value that can be unlocked will be significantly higher without any doubt on any of these things. So I think, yes, they have gone up without any doubt, but one has still not missed the bus in terms of trying to capture the real value.
Fair enough. But, from the PSU pack, anything else that you're looking at with renewed interest right now, whether it be a BPCL, whether it be any of the PSU banking names, any other divestment targets, BHEL, what's catching your eye?
Well, I think more than trying to identify, I think the PSU as a pack itself will get re-rated, which is what it is in the process. And possibly initially there will be all these the so-called stars which are really attracting attention. But gradually, I think as one disinvestment really goes through in a serious way, I think the contagion impact will go down even to the smallest of the small companies. So this entire pack as such will look pretty interesting on just on a macro basis or on this theme of disinvestment.
Can I